This is big breaking news. Police and riot gear have been deployed and are clashing with people that are blocking highways right now, blocking major highways. This is happening in multiple different states on the same day at the same time. These coordinated events are happening nationwide, shutting down major highways. So let's get into all the details here really quick, guys. Please just hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple videos every single day, keeping you guys updated on this big urgent news, and it just helps to get these warnings out. I appreciate that. So this is what's going on right now. This is happening in California. This is happening in Texas. This is happening in Georgia. All at the same time, we're seeing massive, quote, protests shutting down the highway, all right? And it's a thin line to be called a protest when you are shutting down interstate highways, which is illegal, and you're impeding ambulances, you're impeding people going to work, people trying to do things, people having babies, getting to the hospital, right? All this stuff, you're stopping it. And this is happening in multiple different states at the same time. So one of the worst areas we're going to get into first is Los Angeles, also happening in Georgia and Texas. But Los Angeles, California today, they had a massive protest against immigration reform in the United States, against Trump's immigration policies, and they shut down the 101 freeway in downtown Los Angeles. All right, this has been going on for hours and hours. It started around 9 o'clock this morning when they shut down, and you can see they have deployed these riot police to deal with the situation and to respond, but they're blocking the highway too. So either way, the highway's still shut down and blocked, but they are trying to clear out the people that are blocking it. And this is actually the California Highway State Patrol, right? It doesn't look like it's a Los Angeles Police Department, as some people are reporting. It looks like the State Patrol that is trying to clear out these people and these, quote, protesters that have shut it down, right? And these people are waving foreign flags inside the United States, shutting down our interstates and our forms of commerce, all right? There's billions of dollars that move through these highways every single day, and they're shutting it down. It's saying that these protests began around 9 a.m. on the Placita Olvera, on Olvera Street. Around half an hour later, the Los Angeles Police Department declared it a, quote, non-permitted demonstration and advised people to expect traffic delays. The crowd grew to thousands of people who marched to City Hall before many walked onto the freeway near Alameda Street exit shortly after noon. Police reported at 1:19 p.m. that the demonstration moved back onto surface streets, opening both north and southbound lanes of the freeway. It says several minutes later, officials said the protesters had moved back onto the freeway. Quote, please avoid the 101 freeway in DT downtown LA between the I-110 and Mission Road as we work to remove a protest from the freeway, said the California Highway Patrol. And it says, quote, accessing state highways or roads to protest is unlawful and extremely dangerous because it puts protesters, motorists, and first responders at great risk of injury. All right, and you can see here, there's also a video of them spray painting graffiti on the highway walls, vandalizing things, waving foreign flags. All right, it doesn't make sense. So they don't want anyone to be removed from the country under Trump's immigration policies, but you're waving foreign flags inside the United States. So if this country is the country that you are so proud of, you shouldn't be sad to go back to this country, right? Sorry to put it like that, but if you are waving foreign flags in the United States, wouldn't you want to go to that country? If that country, you want to represent that country here in the U.S. instead of flying American flags, then you should be happy to be given a flight to go back to that country. All right, shouldn't really be an issue. I'm not seeing what the issue here is, honestly. All right, and also this is happening in Atlanta, Georgia, as well too. All right, you can see your massive protests are blocking major roads in Atlanta, and all you can see is foreign flags all over the place. Okay, so multiple different states, this is coordinated at the same exact time to shut down these highways and to have these protests. We are also seeing this outside of Houston, Texas as well too. Major protests have been reported and roads have been shut down, intersections have been shut down in multiple different areas, right? So this is spreading, and I think we're going to see even more of this, okay? And I've been saying this for a few months that I think things were a little bit quiet, right? At the end of Biden's presidency there, we didn't see many protests or anything like that. And now as soon as Trump gets in, we're seeing a lot of these things break out, right? And not all the time, but some of the times these things are paid for. There are agitators that go in there, paid agitators to go in there and get people riled up, and that's hand out signs and things like that, hand out certain messages that they're trying to get out, these organizers and these agitators, right? So there could be people like funding these protests as well too, to get them going around the country. And sometimes that does happen, especially when you see it pop up in multiple different cities. This could be organic, but either way, it's illegal, and the California Highway Patrol is even saying that this is unlawful and extremely dangerous to be shutting down these highways. All right, I never understood these protesters, all different kinds, that shut down the roads and highways. It really doesn't make sense, because you're just hurting everyday people that are trying to live your life, and now they're mad at you. Nobody wants to be in a traffic jam, so it doesn't really even accomplish psychologically what they want, getting their message out, right? It makes people angry at them, so it doesn't even really make sense. It's kind of just a chaos thing to just like sow chaos and shut things down and to have some type of power, but it doesn't really even convince anyone to be on your side, honestly, because somebody might have been on your side and then they are stuck in a traffic jam for 3 hours, and now they're like, screw this, right? I don't support this anymore, and I don't want this to happen anymore. Okay, so doesn't really convince anyone to do these things. So let me know what you're seeing down below. Please just hit it up for me down there. Let me know if you're seeing this in your town or your city, your state, if you've seen anything like this, right? And it's going to spread. We're going to see a lot more of this. There's already been a ton of retaliation that's happened just in the past few weeks around this issue from countries, everything. So we're going to see more of this, tariffs, all these things going into place. So coming from both sides. So let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying prepared out there. I hope you have big blessings for your life and your family, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.